Hey yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel, Reece in real life, not a fake life, because they just faking about their life, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the videos, check me out, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably looking a little rough right now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting myself to prepare, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be alright, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of grinding right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading something, and it's inspiring me to really just look within on some whole different type of stuff, man. When you get a chance to, I'm gonna put this thing up here, this book right here, man. Of Water and the Spirit is the name of the book, man. It's a really good book. I've actually been reading it for about a week and a half, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Probably a week or whatever. And I haven't been able to move past it because I've been going back and just going back and checking it out. So it's a really good book if you're looking for some good books to be able to get involved in and start reading to elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff I have been reading and I was reading, and I kind of took my own trajectory and started really, dissecting this stuff for myself. So, through the book you'll read the character, one of the characters, the main character who actually is the author of the book, he talks about a story where when he got hungry sometimes, that his mother would breastfeed him. And so, they didn't give an age, but it sounded like this kid was probably already in his teens, maybe 10, 11, 12 in his teens and all this different type of stuff, and he was saying that his mother would breastfeed him. And I was like, wow, that's interesting in its own. So then I went and started dissecting a little bit deeper, and I started thinking about like the bond between the spirits and even with us, you know what I'm saying? Where soon as a baby's born here, you know what I'm saying, in America, they take the baby away from you, shoot the baby up with all kind of type of stuff, and then bring it back hours after that. And then, you know what I'm saying, my situation is that like with my kids' mothers, they weren't able to breastfeed. If I could remember correctly, the kids weren't, so, you know what I'm saying, like, I know in one situation it was like that, but here's to say that sometimes that the kid won't take onto the breast or whatever. So the women get discouraged, and it hurts them, where they feel like, man, I can't even feed my kid. I can't feed my kid. So then they got to give their baby this canned food or whatever, right? So then what that does is it takes the kid and the mother away from being able to build a bond, you know what I'm saying? So now the kid is actually just a number. Now, you know what I'm saying, the kid is just put off into society, and then you sign over your papers, you know what I'm saying, you sign over, give them your social security number and all this different type of stuff. Now the separation has begun, and you don't even know that it's been separated between you and your child. So then now, you know what I'm saying, you thinking, you wondering why you and this kid doesn't have this bond. Is because y'all lost y'all bond at birth. You know what I'm saying? We just get our kids and spit them out and put them right back in the world. Well, if we were walking through an airport right now, we seen the African lady probably pull out her breast and start feeding her kid, and he was 11 or 12 years old. We'll frown upon it and laugh at it, and then we'll give our kids some juice and think that it's okay. So we're living in a backward society, and the reality of it is we laugh at anything that doesn't make sense to us just so we could be able to get along and fit in. You know what I'm saying? Because ignorance, whenever you're ignorant to something, you rather just laugh at it with the other people who are ignorant to it so you could fit in, versus going to be able to ask a question like, hey, why are you still breastfeeding your kid? Why is it, what is the thing between that? And you're looking at it from a healthy standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like I say all the time, if you were supposed to drink any type of milk, the best milk that you could absolutely drink is breast milk from a female, from an actual another human. It wouldn't be from a cow. Why would that be your necessities? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to put that inside of you? That wouldn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is that we've been conditioned to think the opposite of ourselves because we don't know ourselves. We only know what we were told about ourselves, so we take on that demeanor of what we think we are, and in reality we don't know what we are. We've lost sight of what we are. We are what they told us that we are. You know what I'm saying? So we're anything that we're told that we are. We're not any of the things that we think we are, because we don't know what to think about ourselves. Only thing we we think we're supposed to do is we think we're supposed to come and get a job here, get money here, do all these different type of things that have nothing to do with any type of spiritual growth. You know what I'm saying? And until we be able to get any type of balance, see, balance is the key. It's not that it's a bad thing to be able to try to get money and trying to achieve things. I'm not telling you that by any means, but I'm telling you, don't lose the other side of yourself. It's just like a bird. He can fly so high. He flies all the time. But guess what? A bird comes right back down on the ground. He's always grounded again. You know what I'm saying? Like an alligator, he swims miles and miles and miles and miles, but he has to come back up to that surface to breathe again. They never forget where they come from. They never forget who they are and what they're supposed to do. So you're supposed to, especially in this society, because Western society is based off of money and finances. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about here. But you have to be able to get money and finances and also be able to know where you are culturally bound and where you're supposed to be, where your culture is, where your home, where your roots are. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key to growth and elevation in this life. You know what I'm saying? And I think we've been stripped from it and didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? How fast it happens just like this. So every day you're receiving new information and new programming about how you're supposed to be. It's like we were talking about this, me and my lady was talking about it, where we were talking about me and my lady and her cousin, we were talking about, hey, you know you're living in the matrix when you're at your job every day and you say, welcome to Walmart, 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 welcome to Walmart. You keep on doing it all day. You do it so much that boom, you'll say something else and be like, hey, how you doing? And then you'll be like, oh, I forgot to say welcome to Walmart. It's like you got back out of the matrix. Something changed within their everyday cycle. Something changed. And if you're doing the same things every day, you're stuck in that cycle. You're actually not even being yourself anymore. You're on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you're living your life on autopilot, now you have no rights or no control over yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's the things that happens to us because we no longer know ourselves. We lose all control of what it is that we're supposed to be doing here on this earth. And you know, you were sent here to be able to do a lesson, and you were sent here to be able to do something that was going to be beneficial to the world, something that was going to be beneficial to the world, not something that like you working at GM for 50 years and then getting a pension plan. That wasn't what you were supposed to be sent here for. If you believe that you were sent here just to work a job and to take care of your kids, then I feel sorry for you, because you're not living the life that you really want to be able to live. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Finances make people comfortable, but in reality, when are you going to get uncomfortable to be able to find yourself? See, most people will live their whole lives not even being able to find who they are, what they think about themselves. They don't know what to think about themselves. They believe whatever they were told about themselves or what their parents were told. Let me tell you something about that. You know what I'm saying? Slavery is no more than 300-400 years old or something like that, to that nature. So when you're looking at that from that standpoint, right? You think about the people who raised us and the people who raised them and the people who raised them. You're talking about people who were taught by people who were slaves coming into here. They lost all the ancestral DNA. So we're talking about their history here in America. You're talking about people who were here that were slaves, that were teaching us and your great-grandmother and your great-great-grandmother. They were taught by slaves. And I'm not saying that, you know, I'm all in on my race and my background, but most of those people couldn't even read or write. And so they were going off of what they were told by their slave masters about who they were and what they are and what they're supposed to be. So imagine if that history just continues to keep going on and continue to keep going on. Only thing it's going to do is it's like, you know, we play this game where we sit in a circle and then we pass around the secrets and we pass around all these different type of things for so long. and the message never comes back the same way that it left. So now you got all these different things and all these different beliefs and all these different systems about who it is and what it is that you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. But I'm here to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole world out there that's looking for you. It's a whole world that's out there that wants you to be able to be great and be infinite and be the being that you are meant to be and fulfill your purpose and know that you are one with the universe and you are not outside of the universe. The universe is inside of you. It's the God in you. You are God. I'm talking to you. If that's who you are, you know what I'm saying? Wake up and be what it is that you are called to be. Because it's greatness inside of you. It's greatness inside of all of us. And you just got to keep fighting the good fight. You know what I'm saying? Keep fighting the good fight. And what I mean by fighting the good fight is not outside of you. The fight is within. That's the real fight. They taught you to fight outside of yourselves. But if you work on everything inside of yourselves, if everybody take the courses of just working within, we won't have to fight nothing outside of us. Because everything will be dead. We'll live in love. That's the fight. That's the real fight. Alright? So make sure y'all subscribe, tuning into the videos, making sure y'all liking, y'all loving, y'all subscribing. And man, please, you know what I'm saying? Share this content with somebody else that may need to be able to hear what it is. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings. Blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel, Reece, in real life, not a fake life, because they just faking about their life. Make sure you go and get that album 9, like I keep on telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? Real nice album, super dope album if I say so myself, you know what I'm saying? Peace.